I have no love for He-Man. I
I know, but I have no love for He-Man either, but he's got a place in the world in a comic book story.
When I was a kid, I'd watch He-Man and Masters of the Universe when I got home from school. From 1981 to 82, it was a rich...
All of us make mistakes, and Una and Aaron made a big one. But when they realized what they had done, they didn't lie about it. They didn't try to cover it up. Instead, they admitted it. As He-Man said, admitting you're wrong takes courage. But when you do, you've taken the first big step toward making up for it.
Of course, if you're like me, you never make a mistake.
Or co.
I guess I better disappear. Oops, I think I made a mistake.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to a special reaction to video. Before I continue, you hear my fan, it's hot in my room right now, so I'm sorry if you hear the little humming or hissing noise. But guys, welcome to a reaction.
Y'all gonna hear a lot of background noises.
So
I got stuff going on over here
we
too.
got stuff going on. It's hot where I'm at, and
of
course I got my main man, Ultra Fatality with me. Hope y'all guys get a chance to watch our latest Resident Evil 5 revisited. We have fun with that. But let me stop talking about that for a second. First and foremost, hold on. Ultra, please introduce yourself, sir.
Yeah, what's going on? As y'all know, it's me. As you know, normally I'm the host on my channel, but today I'm co-hosting this podcast. Y'all know me as Ultra Fatality. How y'all doing? How are you?
So,
yeah.
So, normally, and since this is like a reaction / podcast we're doing, cause I feel like this is gonna be a long one. I usually like to, sometimes when it's something that we like, it's something that we know and love, we kind of take the time out to let the first one take. But I feel like I'm gonna take the reins on this one. Masters of the Universe Revelations. The funny thing is, let me give it a quick backstory and how we got why we here today talking about this. So Shemaine was telling me, said, "Man, have you heard about Masters of the Universe Revelations?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I remember we watched the trailer, and I'm like, "Yeah, it was pretty cool." But I think you talked about the controversy and everything. Cause only thing I heard about was how Kevin Smith said he wasn't a fan, but when he got the job, he is a fan. And I'm like, so I went in deep looking. I mean, I spent from Saturday, Sunday, and more of today going through watching videos, looking at tweets and stuff. And I'm like, I said, oh, but the one thing that really got me, and mind you, me and Tremaine, we both watched all 5 episodes. We watched them all.
Yeah.
And when I'm like, they killed off He-Man in the first, not just He-Man, but Skeletor.
Damn, no spoiler warning.
No, it's gonna be in descriptions. It's gonna be in descriptions.
That's rude, T.
I'm sorry. I'm a little.
He's right, yo.
I'm a little upset.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler
in the first fucking episode, they kill off He-Man and Skeletor supposedly. Now they do, and again, spoiler alert. I will actually warn y'all, like him. They do make a return in the last episode of part 1, and I guess they survived. You know, the shit, what happened to them. But anyway, even when they come back, guess what? He-Man / Prince Adam gets killed
again.
They kill him again. I'm like, dog, is this not his show? And this is where the controversy starts from. So I'm gonna take it first.
All right, you go ahead and take it first.
He has more. I'm sure he has more to say.
I do.
And you know, we bounce back and forth, but I'm gonna start us off. So if he doesn't pull up the tweets, then I'll probably try to find them for him if I can. But long story short, while this show was getting animated, a lot of people was fearing that this show was going to be like kind of a feminist agenda, to show off the strong women thing. I guess the script got leaked, and people saw that what was going to happen. And they were looking like, yo, what do you mean He-Man dies immediately and Tila takes over? So Kevin Smith, which I'm not even gonna lie, I liked Kevin Smith, man.
You're not alone there. I like Kevin Smith too. I do, because he was one of us. He was a bona fide nerd.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. The main reason I liked him was because of Silent Bob.
I do. I always love his songs, especially when they did Dogma and stuff like that.
I actually like Jay and Silent Bob.
I do. I liked it. I'm not gonna lie.
But what happened was he went on his Twitter and was chilling really hard, pretty much just saying like freaking, no, Tila's gonna play an important role, but it's still He-Man's story. And there's tweets to back this up, because he was straight up saying this shit like, yo, yeah, this is He-Man, all right? So we're just thinking, like, okay, it's He-Man, no big deal. Then He-Man dies in the first fucking episode, and then it's all about Tila. And I'm like, he lied. He blatantly lied to you. And then they lied. Because they're using He-Man to push that, the strong women agenda thing.
Like, if you watch the trailers, it's all another He-Man. And I think, Tremaine, you brought this to my attention. Most of He-Man's actions was in the first episode of these trailers.
Yeah, like the whole like that trailer that people been seeing.
Yeah,
need a hero from episode 1.
Yep.
Like shit, it's from episode freaking 1. You would think to yourself, like, yo, this is what the whole series gonna be about. No, nigga.
No,
that's literally just the first episode, and after that, Tila and her new special friend.
For those who haven't watched quote unquote special friend. By the way, she's like Jackie Briggs from Mortal Kombat. I just want to point that out there.
Racist. No, she's a random black girl though. She just appeared. She's never been in. She's like actual, made here. She wasn't in the original He-Man. So right. She's just Tila's special friend. So let me explain the plot to you guys real quick.
Go ahead.
And all that. So the show starts off with Skeletor breaking into Castle Grayskull, and there's this like stone thing hidden in this little weird pyramid thing. That's apparently the Hall of Wisdom or something like that. I can't remember the actual name. Let's just say it's just this magic pyramid rock thing. So anyway, Skeletor breaks in, and he's on the quest to destroy it, because if you destroy it, it's going to erase all the magic in the universe, essentially destroying the damn universe. Why would Skeletor want to do that? I really don't know. But villains want to destroy the world. So, but anyway, he breaks in. A cool fight between him and He-Man breaks out, and then Tila, Evelyn, they fight suck. I ain't gonna try to they fight. But anyway, the fight breaks out, and it results into the Skeletor tricking He-Man into cracking the stone, because he ends up stabbing him, and it cracks the stone and it breaks the shit, and now the universe is literally being destroyed. Now this is where it fucks up at. Remember, this is still episode 1. So Tila finally finds out that, hey, freaking Prince Adam was He-Man the whole time, which you're retarded. You should have known that from the beginning. Like, how do you not? But anyway, she finds out the secret, and she blows up. She is furious. She's pissed. Like, why are you pissed?
Bro,
like, why are you angry about that?
Let me interject in this. Because again, like Tila was supposed to be the new Man at Arms. Okay, so I'm like, cool. I was like, all right, I'm liking where this is going. So that get undercut, get thrown to the side that she's about to be the new Man at Arms. So going back,
the new Man at Arms. She's the new He-Man.
Sorry, no. It's He-Man. We gotta say it right.
Oh yeah, man.
It's He-Man. So anyway,
man. So let me not breathe that up. But she do look like that GameStop lady. Have y'all seen Tila? She is. She's buffer than Dolph Lundgren. Look it up.
Yeah, but it does. So the part where Tremaine was talking about, what Audrey was talking about, where she get secretly pissed off. First off, hold up. The King and Queen just lost their son, and you're mad over a secret?
Yes.
That made me not like Tila. Because you know what that remind me of?
Oh, well, let me finish.
Okay. I'm trying. It's hard, Tremaine. It's hard. Go ahead.
Know, you gonna get your fun. You gonna get your fun. Don't worry.
All right.
That's the way the man pointed out. She's fussing at He-Man's parents or Prince Adam's parents because they need her. They're like, now that Adam's gone and we just promoted you, we need you to, help defend Grayskull. She pretty much literally says, fuck y'all. And they're like, why? Because y'all didn't tell me that Prince Adam was He-Man. I quit. And she literally quits and becomes a mercenary. And as her mercenary life, she meets her special friend and they go on do mercenary stuff. It's not long until they meet this mysterious old woman who turns out to be Evelyn in disguise, or Evelyn. I don't know why we said Evelyn.
Yeah,
but
I got you.
But yeah, they turn out to be Evelyn in disguise. And what they tell her pretty much is what they tell Tila is what Evelyn tells Tila. She's like pretty much, hey, the stone that was the magic, everything in the universe, all the magic, it actually got cracked and broke. We need to restore it. This bitch Tila actually says no. She tells them no, like, I don't give a fuck. I'm still angry. I'm mad. I didn't know he was He-Man, so I'm mad. She literally says fuck the universe because of a secret. Like, dog. And then it takes her special friend to convince her, like, because her special friend's like all about the adventure and shit. She's like, yeah, let's do it. It'll be fun. Blah, 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 blah. We can help save the world. And Tila's like, oh, I'm like, bro, are you really trying to let the universe die just because of a secret? Really? And then this is another reason why I hate Tila. I don't remember what episode this was, but there's an episode or a scene, I should say, in one of the episodes where Tila has to fight her greatest fear. You want to know what her greatest fear, man? You want to know what her greatest fear was? It's herself. It's a fear of being too powerful. I'm too good. I'm the shit.
Bruh. For a minute, I thought it was like a fear of letting He-Man down. I was like, okay, like, but then it was like when it said it's herself, and I'm gonna wait till Ultra finish his because I grew up watching He-Man, but yeah, I'm like, are you kidding me? I like legit.
Yeah, it's like when I saw that shit, I'm like, are you? Yes, the same thing. Like, are you serious? Now, my thing was, I didn't know what to expect. I did think, like, she would probably, He-Man would probably appear like, damn, I fucked up, I let him die, or somebody other than her would appear. And then if she did appear, it wouldn't be that, oh, I'm too powerful. It'll be like you realizing like, damn, I fucked up. I was being a selfish fucking bitch for literally saying I'm gonna let the universe get destroyed because I couldn't handle that he was He-Man. Nobody told me. Nope, it was, damn, I'm too good. I'm the shit. I'm the most powerful person here now. Blah, 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 blah. Like, are you serious? Really? How are you afraid of that? Like, what? Who fears that? Who fears that? And the thing is, this is why people get so angry at the show. Because they say it wasn't pushing that whole feminist strong woman agenda,
yeah.
But look at her. She's everything a modern strong woman is. The tiny breasts, the freaking sleeveless shirt, muscle bound as fuck, got a face that can carve a rock. Like, man. And she's got that really arrogant, cocky attitude.
Yeah.
And she always is right. And then she needs everyone there to validate her actions and make her feel better. Everybody, all the men in the show are retarded.
Are really dumbed down. Even He-Man get dumbed down. Even He-Man and Prince Adam get dumbed down.
They're drones. Huh?
It's oh boy.
It's bad, y'all. It's bad. It's bad. The thing that made it so big about it is because Kevin Smith blatantly lied about it. This is the first time he shelled out for stuff, but this one was worse because there's plenty of tweets. They say if Random Man don't find them, I'm gonna try to find them for him because there's plenty of tweets where his ass kept saying, "Yes, this show is going to be dark. Beloved characters are going to be killed. Blah 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 blah." And we're like, okay. And then on top of those things, you got the Beast Ass trailer, which is literally just episode one.
Episode 1
and
trailer.
Then freaking he straight up tells you, no, this is He-Man's journey. You know, Teela's going to play an important role, but this is still He-Man's journey. So people say, okay, cool, blah 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 blah. But we watch it, and He-Man dies in the first episode.
In the first
Teela
episode,
becomes He-Man.
He-Man is literally. Wait, He-Man's literally in flashbacks from 2 to like 2 to 4 was like number flashbacks. He's
that's the only time he appears, just a flash. I mean, he actually appears for episode 1, the first and last. Here's the first and last episode.
Really, yeah, the first and last episode.
Down by Skeletor in both ones, and I'm like, and the only good thing about this shit that I was actually hyped for, you know, I like the Skeletor He-Man fight, and I like that Skeletor, you know, won. But at the same time, let me explain the final episode for y'all real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now. So Skeletor comes back and backstabs He-Man as he's trying to, well, Prince, I keep saying, I'm so used to calling him He-Man, but he backstabs Prince Adam before he can transform into He-Man, and he has the sword now, and he freaking transforms to Ultra Skeletor. I'm gonna call him
like Ultra God Skeletor or something like that. But we never seen, but like like the crazy thing about that is that we never saw Skeletor. If you saw the Master Universe live action movies back in the 80s. We never seen Skeletor with the sword and do that. Yes, that actually happened, bro. He actually got a sword.
I'm just saying we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about but like for a cartoon fan wise, I like that part was beast to me. Like Jermaine said,
it was cool. He looked great.
The fight scene with Skeletor and He-Man was great. You know, that was good. But I'm gonna let him finish because I have too much to say on my end. So I'm gonna let.
I got
No, I'm gonna let you finish. The
thing is, so after Skeletor gets the power sword or whatever, he's the shit now. He's up there. First thing I thought to myself is, how are y'all gonna continue it over? Because He-Man's defeated. And he has the power sword. What are y'all actually gonna do? And this is where the Teela shit comes in, where it's some bullshit. Because, like I said, He-Man dies in the first episode. It's all focused on Teela and her mercenary journeys. Oracle, fuck Man in Arms, fuck everybody else. It's all about Teela. I said Tina. It's all about Teela and her band of married women, which consists of her special friend Evelyn. Why?
And Roboto. And Beastman.
No, I really don't understand. And Beastman sometimes. And Beastman's the only guy there. He's just there for the fun of it, I guess. Anyway, it's all focused on her, and then some people don't know, Teela's mother is a wizard. So
Teela's mother is the sorceress. It's the sorceress. Those who don't remember that. But continue.
Sorcerers, wizards, same thing.
Nah, because somebody, I know somebody going to comment. They're going to say, "Oh no, some people will be that anal. Some people will be that anal about it." But go ahead.
Yeah, freaking. Yeah. So what we came to the conclusion of, they're going to set up a new power sword. They're going to create a new power sword, and who's going to wield it and defeat Skeletor. And if that doesn't happen, she's literally going to do everything else. He-Man's going to miraculously return, get the new power sword, and beat Skeletor. That's my two theories on it. Because I'm like, it's supposed to be He-Man's show. He's dead immediately. And then y'all say it's not, for Teela, yet it's all on Teela and her special friend. And the reason I keep saying special friend, if y'all watch it, the way how they look at each other and interact, this is some shit. This they ain't just no friend shit. Like, it's not. Like, think of Korra and Asami. Mm-hmm. Like that, man. But a little bit more. It's but long story short, for me, like I said, I was disappointed because this motherfucker lied.
Yeah, I'm definitely on board with that one.
Teela is that stereotypical modern day strong woman that's very annoying. It's not entertaining to watch, man. That's why I don't like people think they be like, "Oh, you just sexist. You don't like a." And people always so quick to say
they're so quick to like like a man to like a leading lady in a role. No, exactly. That's not the case. Because the case being is if you like, I'm gonna go say this for the so-called soft reboot of Charlie's Angels, which I have not seen, but the movie didn't do good.
Awful.
The movie didn't do
It
good.
was awful.
No, but I'm gonna say this. But the point is, your first argument is to say men don't like leading ladies. I disagree, but I ain't gonna go into that because that's more on my part. Ultra, continue.
No, I'm almost done.
Go ahead.
The main thing I see He-Man dying, freaking the show being about Teela and her being like, if the show was about Teela, why couldn't y'all just say that? Or this is another thing that Random Man and me talked about before we started recording. He was talking about if they made the show about Teela for part 1, and then part 2, you know, He-Man comes in, and then he can probably die at the end of part 2 or whatever. And then, you know, it's giving everybody that time to shine, you know, from Teela to He-Man, maybe even Oracle or somebody. So, you know, shit. But they eliminate him immediately, like, damn. And then, like I said, they lied about it.
They blatantly lied about it. They blatantly lied about it.
Them lying about it, Teela being that annoying modern day strong woman, and them trying to act like she ain't gay. I'm sure she's lesbian. Look at her.
Let's say this too. We're not saying there's nothing wrong with a strong woman. It's how you present that quote unquote strong woman.
I mean, like nowadays, that stereotype they got.
Exactly, that's my point.
Like, come on, man. Think about it, y'all. Think about it. When people, like, with the whole, from Last of Us 2, from freaking, Last of Us 2 female, to freaking, Jill from Resident Evil 3, how they destroyed her character, and then Teela now. What all them got in common? They big, buff, bulky, fucking got that sleeveless shirt on, super egotistical.
Jill in the original 3, she did kind of have that tube top thing on. So it's
no,
not.
I ain't talking about like just her look.
Yeah.
Like you can, like Jill had the tube top thing on, but you see they said fuck that. That's too sexy. Let's give her a tank top.
That's the other thing bothers me. Oh, you got her too sexy. No, it's okay to have a strong, sexy character. Like if you guys ever watched our podcast, well, I didn't get happy yet. I didn't have it upload yet. But you ever look at I Am Not Starfire, how she hates Starfire, but then she likes a girl who almost exactly like Starfire, who's cute, bubbly. What?
Mm-hmm. Hey, man.
That's on our podcast. It's coming soon. The podcast is coming soon for that.
You're not allowed to be sexy and strong. You have to be one or the other. You have to be a sexy dumb bimbo, or a strong, flat-chested, flat-booty, annoying, egotistical, smart alecky ass bitch who, when you do something wrong, people freaking, oh, it's okay, it was my fault. Yeah, you're right. And then they move on. And I say that because that happens a lot in He-Man, where she is finally starting to feel down on herself for all the bullshit she's been doing. And then there's people just like, oh, it's okay, you didn't do nothing wrong. Yes, you did. Yes, you fucking did. Like, shit. You were ready to abandon the whole universe over a secret.
Over a secret.
That's the big, and I know I keep bringing it up a lot, but that's the biggest
because it's true. It's true. But let me tag in here right quick, man, because let me tag in here real quick because we gonna, don't worry, there is some good stuff about the show, but I feel I gotta get all the bad out right now because I can't hold it. So those of you who ever watched Invincible, and I talked about this in one of my reaction videos talking about Invincible, Amber got so butthurt because Mark didn't tell her the secret that he was invincible. The messed up thing was she knew. Then when Mark told her, she still got upset, which brings me to Teela.
And that's what people get mad about. You know, like it's that modern strong woman.
When Amber was introduced, I loved her character. But when that moment dropped right there, I was I instantly hated her. Not because not saying because she wasn't strong. No. It was like you were mad because of a secret, and then he was told not to tell you. And going off to Teela, you should be mad at you should be like, I get that the king and queen was upset that they lost their son, and her father was upset and banishing. Like, hey, But no, you're mad at your
man.
you're mad at your dad and the parent who lost their child because of a secret being held, and that's not their fault. His dad didn't even know. Only one who knew was his mom and Man at Arms, and you're mad because of a secret? Because now, like He-Man is, like I said, obviously what was going on, but Mattel was trying to sell toys. And again, like I said, I was watching so many videos. I hope I can list them all in the descriptions below, because I do kind of got them saved. But they were saying like Mattel was like, because one of the I want to say Clownfish. I was watching his YouTube channel, and he was saying like one of the guys he had with him, he was like, hey, everybody saw that we need a hero chair for He-Man. Like, hey, you got all these toys yet? And then they said no, not yet. But when they saw the show, do you know what action figures that actually picked up? Skeletor and He-Man and no Teela. None of that. Teela? No, if it was some, I don't know. But again, going with the special friend, I don't like. Okay, let me say this. Okay, let me get my words together. So for Teela to come in and be mad, I was like, why are you upset? Because at one point towards episode 5, when Prince Anna was trying to tell her why he did what he did. No, I don't want to hear. I don't hear.
I was kept cutting them off.
It wasn't. Why are you mad? Why are you mad? And going back to Kevin Smith, man. For him to mock the fans who don't like it, saying they're not real fans. You sit there and say this is a love letter to the fans. You sit there and say, like Ultra said, I'm gonna need you to send me those tweets when you get them. When you find them, actually. When he sit there and he said, no, it's all about He-Man. He-Man. Like I said, I didn't know that much until I started digging deep. Then, like I said, Jermaine helped me out here. He helped me find stuff. I mean, and I am going to post up here when we talk about it. But for him to sit there and blatantly lie to us, saying that He-Man's still the main focal point, and some people say, I like the show, but why you had to lie to us about He-Man? Some people say I don't mind Teela being.
I do know some people that genuinely still, liked it.
Yeah.
I ain't knocking them for it. It's just like you said when he was talking about. For those who don't like it, y'all crybabies, y'all need to buck up and this and that. Like, dude, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Like you just said, you lied. Like some people don't like Teela. You can't get mad at them for not liking Teela. Teela wasn't even that much of an important character back then. She had her moments.
I would say Teela's more the supporting role character for that much. Because again, Teela's mother is the sorceress. Now, like, I'm gonna say this part for towards the end of it. Now, cause this is how I see season 2 going, or part 1. Teela's gonna get, like I said, either Teela, Kevin Smith was saying like, season 6, episode 6, we got a lot more He-Man than you ever expect to be. Really? If that's true, I don't believe that.
Remember, they got more He-Man. It's gonna be him getting fucked up,
probably. More than likely it is, because what's going to happen, and I agree with Ultra with this, either A, Teela going to help make another master sword, power sword, or B, she going to hold the sword and kill Skeletor. Because right now,
it's either she's going to do it, or He-Man's going to do it. All I know is going to be different for him. She's her people's gonna make another sword, and she's like the whole point is she's the main vocal point.
She's the main focal point, and it's not like this. I would do like I'll say this. I was gonna say that, but I'm saying this like your first part for the fans who don't know He-Man like that, because I knew He-Man and I like the 2000 He-Man, the 2000 He-Man, which was also good because I feel like the 2000 He-Man had a lot more time to make characters shine.
That's the one that explored Skeletor's origin.
Yeah, and especially how they explored Skeletor was good, and how they did Skeletor was good in the 2000s. How he used to be human, and he mentioned like in episode 5 how he used to be human, and he goes on about and that's cool. So how I would do it, and this is personally me, I would part 1 do an introduction of some of the main important characters, and say like, okay, like this is who you are, blah 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 blah. Then like they maybe either towards the end or maybe the beginning of maybe part 2, that's why I probably like, hey, we're gonna kill off He-Man. Like, because again, some people who are watching this, it's a majority of people who are watching this who don't know, who do not know.
They said for new and old. Like, is it really? Is it really?
Because the main question is, who is this made for? Like, honestly, God, truthfully, and I have an issue with Hollywood people and Netflix. Really did, like, when Kevin Smith did this, and he tried to, because remember, he was always crying about the Star Wars stuff, and for him,
he's always cried. Apparently, like, man, that's
apparently so. So, but like either he could have done so many different things with this. Either A, you shut up, don't say nothing, take that L silently, or B, verbally come and say, yeah, we made a mistake, I'm sorry, I lied to you.
Nah, he wouldn't do that.
And that's what it is. And like, that's what it is. They had got to wait a bit of a call. He could have easily just shut up and just went on with it and don't worry about it, because it's like, cause right now there's no saving this sinking ship. Because what's going to happen is, in part 2, it's going to be all Teela. I'll guarantee you, episode 10 is going to be Teela getting He-Man. I really think that's how it's going to turn out. The majority is going to be Teela again, saving Prince Adam. Because then again, she had half of the power sword. She had half of the sword. And what's going to happen? I think this is what's going to happen. They're going to get. I wish they ain't coming out right away, right now. Because I'm telling you right now, they're going to try to backpedal on some stuff, or take some scenes out, or they're gonna keep it as it is, and then we get to episode 10. There's gonna be another final fight between He-Man and Skeletor. But I guarantee you, if it's Teela fighting against Skeletor with the power sword, it's gonna be extra hated and extra trash. Which lead me to this. Because I have been keeping an eye on the ratings for Masters of the Universe Revelations, and last time I checked, it was at 20. One time it was at 29. It was at 35. And mind, this is Rotten Tomatoes I'm looking at, and I'm gonna get on that in a hot second. And lately, last time I checked, it was at 35. But looking at it now, it's at 33. It's at 33%. But check this out though. IMDb gave it a 4.7 out of 10. The audience rating summary is a 2.3. So that lets you know.
Damn.
Yeah, like I said, that lets you know that, first of all, Rotten Tomatoes, they're never honest. They are never honest when it comes to stuff like this, especially with the fans like that. That let me know that either you got somebody inside on Netflix who helping pushing some of this stuff, pushing these things out, or you're not really being honest and telling people what it is. Cause I feel like they never know. They don't know what they're talking about. Cause everything Rotten Tomatoes lets them really know about these type of cartoons or comic books or video game movies.
Look how old He-Man is. A lot of people don't know. I ain't gonna hold you up. I didn't remember a few things, you know. Like, shit, I'm a '90s baby, so
right.
You know, I didn't remember a lot of He-Man, but I remember some stuff. And they say it's for new and old fans alike. And I'm like, I doubt that. New fans, sure, maybe, because they don't know shit. Old fans that do know who can do what and the power levels and this and that, they probably like, what the fuck is this? What the hell is going on?
Because it goes back to it again. If he was honest about it, then yeah. I think nobody would be like, okay, you should be honest about it.
They wouldn't have to say as much, you know.
Exactly.
They wouldn't have to. They can say, like, everybody already knows why they lied. Because they knew people ain't trying to tune in to another, you know, agenda pushing feminist show.
Exactly. And going to back where Netflix said they didn't care, because again, like I said, I really don't watch too much drama YouTubers. I really don't. But like the Quartering, Clownfish, and Yellow Flash TV, I watched them so I could at least get a better understanding of what's going on. And like I said, when Kevin Smith sit there and said, Well, and he really exposed Netflix for this. Like, we got this month these certain amount of subscribers who's watching this, that, and the other. So yeah, we don't care as long as we're getting our money. And it's what's crazy is us being subscribers and fans. We're paying. It's because of us that you get to get this money. Look what happened with Full Metal Alchemist, Death Note, and I think that's about. I think now they're trying to go. Huh?
You talking about the live action movies?
I'm talking about the live action movies. Look what happened with those Netflix.
I was about to stop you. Like, what's wrong with Full Metal Alchemist and Death Note? The
live
Full Metal Alchemist live action wasn't too bad, I guess. That wasn't that
only
bad.
Only good about the Full Metal Alchemist was the opening part. The opening action scene was the best part of that, and I stick to my ground. They try to put a 50+ show in a 2-hour format. Bruh, now what the Bleach live action did good. I'm gonna say this.
I don't do for anime movies like that because y'all be saying it like, yo, that's too much. Y'all got too much stuff into stuff. Y'all gonna have to make like part 1, 2, 3, 4.
Exactly,
whatever.
but I'll tell you the one thing what Bleach did right with the Bleach live action, they stuck to one story arc and they took the good parts of that story arc and kept it in that format. Cause we saw Chad, Ichigo, of course Ichigo. We saw Chad, Uryu, Orihime, Rukia, Renji, Bakuya. And if we get more shows that does that for making a live action anime, I guarantee you it'll be a better chance for them. But no, they just like, hey, we're just gonna slap the He-Man name or the Master of the Universe on there, and hopefully the title will be the best thing about it. And hint, quote unquote, Resident Evil, the live action. I ain't seen the Resident Evil Netflix one yet. I haven't seen that one yet. I do plan to see it. I barely hear anybody talking about it, so which got me scared. But which got me scared.
I was surprised too. Everybody was so hyped, but not as out.
Ain't nobody talking about it. So
nobody saying. It's good, it's bad, but
I don't like that saying. I don't hear if it's good or bad. I'm dang sure I am not gonna listen to Rotten Tomato of all places, who I know ain't honest. No, and for Kevin Smith, dog, bro, you got a lot of search. He got
a second. Go ahead, keep talking.
You got a lot of soul searching to do, bro. Because for me. For you to sit there and blatantly lie to us saying, first of all, you said, oh, I'm not a He-Man fan, so it's for little girls, whatever, stuff like that. Then you get the job, now you say you're a fan all of a sudden, which now, going back to Paul, like, let me say Paul S.W. Anderson, he has never played the Resident Evil, he never played any Resident Evil game until maybe I think he played like Resident Evil 3, possibly, I can't remember, but the point of the matter is, I'm tired. I am so tired of non-fans of shows making these shows and they're not fan of, and they do it anyway and just slap the name and do what they want. I'm tired of butchering shows like that. I hate that. And I'm like, and the reason, like I said, and I know you're thinking, so why did I watch it? Because I wanted to review about it. I said maybe it's not that bad.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie, I watched because of Kevin Smith lying ass.
Yeah, and I did. You know what I did when I watched it?
I heard people talking they mess, and I'm like, "What's so bad about it?" Then I went. And you don't want to go on word of mouth.
You don't want to go to word of mouth.
Exactly. I already made mistakes when I did that before, so that's why I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch it myself, figure it out, and I'm like, 'cause the trailer looks cool. The visual looks fantastic. I'm like, yeah, like, let me look at this thing.
And like I said, the animation looks fantastic. They got a well-groomed cast. They got the voice of Mr. Krabs.
Sorry.
On there. They got Mark Hamill on there. Sarah Michelle Gellar on there. I know Lita Headey.
They got OG Skeletor on there. He played, they
had OG Skeletor on there. They had Tony Todd. You got a well-grown cast. It's like I love the cast. The cast is great. The fight scenes was great. But for you to, first of all, you destroyed Tila, and then like I said, there was no build up for that. If there was a build up for it and done right, then yeah. I'll be talking more positively about this. But no, we're not. Because like I said, because Kevin Smith already got his check. Part 2's coming whenever it's part 2 coming out. And he's moved on. So he already moved on. I am so tired of that. And I get, as a fan, we're not going to get everything. And I expect that. But I at least expect you to follow the material of the show you're making. Then if you want to do something different, stop using the pre-existing characters to butcher them. Because people who are watching this, because like I did read some comments, like one guy who was I believe he was a fan, the way he was just talking about like He-Man, like the OG He-Man stuff like that, and he was saying like, yeah, it's like this does make me a bit. I am happy that I like the visuals of it, but he said like I miss how you did He-Man, but this is a great show. And like I say that's the most honest comment I have ever seen in my life. Now, as y'all always, I always tell y'all, go watch it for yourself. Tell me what you think. You come back here, tell me what you think. Because honestly, for me, for those new fans out there, if you're curious, watch it. For us older fans, don't watch it. Don't watch it because it's a waste of your time. Because right now, I can already see part 2, how part 2 is going to be. Like, he and I both said it. If they would have done it in a way where you kind of read, like, part 1 mostly reintroducing, then, like, maybe ending of part 1 or beginning of part 2, you could have sit there and say, like, you kill He-Man off and Teela's going to take over. Which is, like, if you do something like that, then yeah, you have something better with that. And when I watched, and we're going to wrap this up in a bit. I remember when I watched Clownfish TV, and they said it was mostly about. They said like it was mostly men who wrote the story of Master of the Universe here, of Revelations, and some of the guys who was on there said they're saying stuff like it's like so you're not like they said the female, I can't remember her name. But she was really animate, and she was like, "Stop telling women to woman up or get over it." And I hate this saying too. If you don't like it, don't watch it, don't read it. No, because this is something I love. And like I said, and even when it comes to youth, there's gonna be some people that's not gonna like the videos I do. There's some gonna love the videos I do. Only thing I ask in return, be respectful when you talking to people, or you making a comment or to other people. Don't sit there and be a douchebag just for the sake of being a douchebag about it. You know, like that's all I ask. Don't be a Kevin Smith. I'm going to say, don't be a Kevin Smith. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like I said, I'm tired of these shows with pushing these stupid agendas. If you got something with it, make it fit the narrative. Me and Arthur just told you what would be done better like this. Should it gone that way? It should, but it didn't. And now here comes the backlash that he wasn't ready for. He didn't know how to handle that backlash. For a man who like to
he's talking shit about people, talking about y'all need to man up and all. Like,
yeah, because he wasn't expecting this big of a backlash. For a man who like to troll people and talk down to them, maybe not talk down. But the troll people like that?
Oh, he is talking down. I've seen some of his tweets. That fool was talking down to some people.
Yeah, like bro, like just flat out, you just wasn't prepared for it. Ain't no point getting mad about it. You lied to it. You got caught 4K, as they saying. You got caught 4K, bro. And now you just got to deal with that. You just got caught 4K with it. So you know what? You just got to deal with that. You have to deal with that. And that's the problem with this Hollywood stuff when they I get you want to stay with your sinking ship, but if it's just flat out wrong, to say, hey, either don't say nothing or just say, hey, I'll take that L, that was my fault. We're not gonna get that because Netflix paying that big cheddar, and I guarantee you. I'm gonna watch the second part because I really want to know what's gonna happen with it. But I guarantee it's not gonna do that good. If it does, then hey, you got me, internet. If it's not, then I'm gonna just sit there, toot my horn. It's like I was right. Like the episode Family Guy, I was right.
What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you?
Exactly. It's right. So yeah, guys. So I'm hoping to get this reaction to video out. I'm hoping to get some of our podcast videos out because again, we're gonna wrap it up here. I feel like I said what I need to say. But again, like I say, if you're curious about it, go watch it. Go watch it. But for the older fans, don't do it, and don't come back and say, "Oh, you hate it." No. I love strong leading women in the movie, but if it's told right, I'm all for it. Look at Wonder Woman, the first one. Look at Kill Bill. Look at Battle Angel Alita. Don't worry. I every time I had this conversation with people like that, they look at me. The first Wonder Woman. It's like that's the first one. So yeah, bro. It pains me that once again Netflix destroys another great property, another one. And Mattel, you to blame too. You're to blame too, man. I know I ain't talk too much about the toys, but I ain't talking about the toys right now. I'm disappointed. Like give me and Tremaine the tools to make some of this stuff. I guarantee we're gonna do our best to make it fit the narrative we trying to make it fit.
Man, there's so many fan-made stuff out there.
The fan-made stuff is better than the stuff that Hollywood making. Especially with the Dragon Ball stuff that be out there. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, I don't waste too much time talking about this stuff. Like I said, I hope I get to talk about this next time when I actually see the next part. But Archie, you want to go on and do your outro right quick? Because
yeah, y'all be sure to stay Ultra Fatal, man. You know, make sure to hit that like button, share, subscribe, all that good stuff.
And y'all stay random.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, man. I'm gonna keep it short. I'm trying to get triggered myself and keep going.
I thought I got more triggered than you. That's really why I thought I got.
Did.
I think I got more triggered than you.
I told you some stuff. And you watched it before me, and when you called me and said it's true, I'm like, oh shit.
The funny thing is, it's funny how the roles have reversed. Where I'm the one trying to calm Ultra down. I was like, hold on, hold on, man, slow down. That he's the one calming me down. So yeah, guys. So hashtag me Corey's Kenshin. Stay random. Please subscribe. Check out Ultra Fatal stuff. And check out our podcast for season 2. It's coming out there. And yeah.
Lastly, watch our Resident Evil 5 videos.
Please watch Resident Evil 5 videos. They're good. They're good. They're good. But anyways, see y'all in this video. And pray to God that He-Man has a lot more roles instead of just being in one episode or 2 episodes.
Hopefully he don't die.
Hopefully he don't die. Who knows? Maybe He-Man and Tila might get together and have a baby. But I highly doubt that. We see y'all later, man.